Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're going to take a look at Reindeer Dale from Chippendales. And one thing I do want to also let you guys know is in order for you to get Reindeer Dale, you will need to participate in this month's event, which is deliver gifts to the kids. When you complete Town 3, 4, and 5, they will gift you a white little gift box. And in that white box, it will have one copy of Reindeer Dale each. And if you've been playing this mission or this month's mission and haven't gotten Reindeer Dale, I recommend you to check your mailbox because they should be in your little inbox. They should show up as a white box, and these white boxes look like a premium box, but instead of it being red, it should be white. Each of these white boxes will contain one copy of Reindeer Dale. So every time you open one copy or one of those boxes, you should get one copy of Reindeer Dale. Okay. So now let's get into the strategy and also the stats for Reindeer Dale. I think that because Reindeer Dale is a free Tsum, it's definitely worth getting, and it's actually a pretty good Tsum to have in your arsenal. Reindeer Dale's ability description is Magic Bubble appears at random, and that's exactly what it does. So Reindeer Dale is going to be really good for Magic Bubble missions, especially if you don't have a Tsum that makes Magic Bubble, then Reindeer Dale could be one of those Tsums. And his magic bubble isn't a small magic bubble, it's one of those gigantic ones that pop a lot of Tsums around it. So we'll get into the ability itself a little bit later on, but let's take a look at the stats. So in order for you to fully charge up Reindeer Dale to activate his ability, you will need to clear a total of 15 Reindeer Dales on the screen. Minimum score is 400 with a maximum score of 890, so not that great for score, but you wouldn't necessarily use Reindeer Dale for score anyways. In order for you to get Reindeer Dale to the max level, which is level 3, you will only need 3 copies of Reindeer Dale. And every skill level you go up, you will have one more magic bubble that will appear on the screen, or at least it'll be random. And let's take a look at that. At skill level 1, the ability is going to be between 1 to 2. At skill level 2, it will change between 2 to 3. And at skill level 3, it will change 3 to 4. And what this change means is it will change random Tsums on the screen into that magic bubble that you'll see on the screen, and it's a gigantic magic bubble. There are 2 strategies that I use when I am using Reindeer Dale, and the very first one is I would keep an eye out on the bottom left hand corner to see how quickly I am charging up the skill. And if the skill is roughly about to be full, I would recommend spamming the skill button, because what happens when you do that is extra charges will go into the charge bar like you see here in skill level 2. That's one way of having more abilities activated back to back per game. The second strategy that I would use for Reindeer Dale is I will pop the magic bubble from top to bottom. The reason for that is when you are popping from top to bottom, you are almost guaranteed a full circle area when you are popping. So if you look at just how the magic bubble sits, it will pop anywhere that's touching the magic bubble, but any of the magic bubbles that's at the very bottom area, those won't get popped because there's no Tsums on the bottom of the screen for you to clear. So it's strategic for you to pop magic bubbles from top to bottom, because that way if you pop the ones at the bottom first, the top ones will start falling to the bottom, which decreases the amount of Tsums that you'll be able to clear in the circumference area. So try to pop from top to bottom. There's been so many variations of Chippendale, I think that Reindeer Dale is going to be my favorite. Not only is Reindeer Dale's ability pretty useful, but also just look at how cute he is in that costume. I mean, Dancing Dale and Snowman Dale are also pretty cute, but I think that definitely Reindeer Dale takes the trophy there. And maybe because it's Christmas time, and maybe that's why I like Reindeer Dale more, but I don't know, Reindeer Dale's pretty cool. And also we'll take a look at the animation as well. When the animation is in effect, you see that there is a bell at the very top and the entire screen becomes very festive. So I really like this animation here. I think that Disney Tsum Tsum did a really good job with this animation. And as this gameplay wraps up, I will show you a second gameplay where I got different scores. I just want to compare the 2 different scores that I got in these gameplays. So for skill level 1, I got 769 coins, and at skill level 2, I got 1,227 coins, and at skill level 3, I got 1,359 coins. So as you can see here, for skill level 1, 2, and 3, they're not necessarily going to be amazing for earning a lot of coins, but like I mentioned earlier, Reindeer Dale is really for the magic bubble, So especially if you come across those missions where you have to create a lot of different magic bubbles per game, Reindeer Dale is perfect for that. There are other missions where you have to create like 4 or 5 time bubbles in one play. Then Reindeer Dale is really good for that, because Reindeer Dale not only creates magic bubble, but all of these magic bubble that he will create are special bubbles, which means that they have abilities in them. None of the abilities are excluded, so if you need a score bubble, a time bubble, a XP bubble, all of those bubbles are included in here. Even regular magic bubbles are options that could come up. All of these bubbles are random, so there's no way you can affect which one shows up or not. And sometimes you may get lucky and you might get even 4 time bubbles on the screen, which will increase a lot of time per gameplay. So the scores that you'll get and also the coins that you're going to get are going to depend on what kind of magic bubble shows up. So again, you wouldn't necessarily use Dale for coins anyways, it really is for the magic bubble. So if you don't have a Tsum that makes magic bubble like this and typically get stuck on those missions where you need to create like 5 time bubbles in one play, you definitely want to try to complete this month's mission to get 3 copies of Reindeer Dale, because it's going to significantly increase your opportunity to get time bubbles per game. I think that's one of the missions that's been the toughest, next to like getting a really high score. So you definitely want to try to get Reindeer Dale maxed out if you can. Now the next thing I want to get into is Reindeer Dale's ability and take a closer look at how the ability is taken into effect, so let's take a look at that. I'm going to activate Reindeer Dale's ability at the same time so we could do a side-by-side comparison. So for this animation is on the lower end, so it's for skill level 1 I'm only going to get 1 bubble, skill level 2 I'll get 2 bubbles, and at skill level 3 I'll get 3 bubbles. And take a look at the bubbles that you see here. For skill level 1 I got a time bubble, skill level 2 I got a coin and a score bubble, so they're different, and for skill level 3 I got a total of 3 different score bubbles. And like I mentioned before, the strategy, you definitely should try to pop the bubbles from top to bottom, so that way you maximize the chain and the more coins you'll get. Now I'm going to do another animation, and this one is on the higher end, so this one is going to be on the higher range of the possibilities. So again, what we'll do here is we'll activate the ability at the same time, and you'll see Reindeer Dale come out and show his presents and give you the presents. So I'm going to slow it down again so I could see what kind of bubbles we get here. The animation is always going to be the same, and Dale will squint his eyes and a bunch of bubbles will pop up. So for skill level 1, I got a score and also a XP bubble. For skill level 2, I got 2 coin bubbles and a XP bubble. And finally for skill level 3, I got 2 score bubble and a regular bubble, and then also a time bubble. So like I mentioned, you will also get regular bubbles mixed into it. If you're unlucky, you might get 4 regular bubbles instead of special bubbles, but that's really rare for you to not get a magic bubble that has a special ability in it. So the next thing I'll do is I'll fast forward this particular gameplay, and for this gameplay I did end up with more coins as well. For skill level 1 I got 877 coins, skill level 2 I got 1,303 coins, and at skill level 3 I got 1,449 coins. So it did a little bit better on these second gameplays compared to the last one you just saw. But overall, again, still Dale is not good for coins, but really good for magic bubbles. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys found this video helpful or at least entertaining, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more Tsum Tsum content just like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching.